Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble.
Nobody wait for me. It's been a day for me.
Guys, this is my 2017 Husqvarna 701 Enduro. I just want to talk about it a little bit today. Yes, this is the Enduro model. We've got the Warp 9 supermoto wheels on there, 17s. Did a conversion on this. Everything fits and lines up perfect on it. It's came with a sprocket. I went down from a 46 to a 42 for a little bit more top speed and quicker acceleration, but it's harder to wheelie, so I put the stock Enduro 46 back on there. I've got a Wings exhaust on it so far. There's a video on that in the install. And I took off the mirrors. Got this little Chirby's. It's alright, not bad, but other than that, it is pretty much stock. Suspension's all stock, WP. Got some axle sliders on there, like RNG. But this is a fantastic bike. It's got increased power and torque of 74 horsepower and 71 Newton meters of torque. Compared to the 2016 model, the 2017 has got an extra 1,000 RPMs for use. And another thing I love about this bike is the long service intervals. I mean, you can change oil every 6,200 miles if you want to. Personally, I'm probably not going to wait that long. I did one oil change at 600 miles, and I've got 1,230 on there right now. But, I mean, it's just been a blast so far, man. It's got the ride-by-wire throttle, double spark plugs, single overhead cam. So it's got a 3.2 gallon or 3.4 gallon tank in the rear there. And usually I'd say you can probably get, I feel like I've gotten probably upwards of 180 miles before the low fuel light comes on, depending on how you're riding and whatnot. But it can go a while without it. So the Enduro does have 2 piston caliper brakes versus the Supermoto edition has 4 piston brakes, but it's not really that much of a difference, man. These Brimbos are pretty damn good, and you got ABS. You can turn that off. 4CS Force I like a lot. They're pretty good, man. Off-road and on-road. So I got the Michelin Pilot Power 2 C2 tires on there. They've done pretty well so far. Only got a couple hundred miles on them. The slipper clutch is actually really cool too. And I mean, it's a little bit heavier than like your 450, like your WR, or your maybe a little bit lighter or heavier than the DRZ. But I mean, it's really not that bad. I think it's somewhere in the ballpark of 330 pounds. So, I mean, the clutch, the hydraulic clutch is awesome. That's definitely a plus there. These blinkers, everyone says they melt off, but mine came with this little deal on there. And it has not melted off with a stock or aftermarket exhaust, so. I mean, it's a badass bike, man, not gonna lie. You treat it right, it treats you right, you know? It's got a fan in there that comes on when it gets too hot. There's a couple other things you can do to this. You can delete the SAS canister, which is like something to do with the emissions. I want to put a Rottweiler intake and a power commander on there, but maybe someday. They're pricey, but that's pretty much all I wanted to cover today. Show you guys a little bit about the bike. Something on those wheels.